Hey everyone, it's Makayla and welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new, welcome. I hope you consider subscribing. Today's video, I'm going to be doing a comparison to two palettes. It's been highly requested that I do a comparison to the mini James Charles palette that I got. And then we have the Wet n Wild 40 palette, and you guys know it was a big controversy around both of these palettes. Well, originally the original palette, and then I guess to have a backfire, James Charles came out with a mini palette, but I don't know if it was already in production or what. Anyways, if you guys want to see a comparison to One Eye with Wet n Wild and One Eye with James Charles times Morphe, keep on watching. Alright, so first I'm going in with the Anastasia Luminous Foundation in 470C. I'm also jamming to some Christmas music, so it's not like I'm talking to myself. Next, I'm going in with the Morphe Fluidity Concealer. I believe this is in shade C4.25. I kind of put on a lot because I was trying to use the rest of it up. I do need to get some more because I am really running out. Next, I'm going in with the Becca Cosmetics, I believe it's the Hydra Mist Set and Refresh Setting Powder. We got this in I believe it was August BoxyCharm. I've been using it faithfully ever since. And yeah, we're going to put that on and then finally get into some eyeshadow. So this is how big the 40 palette is. So it's 40 shades, of course. It's from Wet n Wild. I love how this bends all the way back because some palettes don't do that. So it's very colorful. Okay, so you got like mostly all the colors that you need, okay? And then we have the mini palette. All right, so this is the mini palette. So this is what it looks like. But yeah, plus side, it has a mirror, perfect for traveling. So this is what it looks like. Love the layout, and it looks like there's stuff on it because I have been using the Jeffree Star times Morphe Set and Refresh Mist that a few of my friends got. Thank you, Emma, Chloe, and Belle, for getting me this. Yeah. So yeah, I have sprayed it like on my highlight brush, and that's what happened. So yeah. Alright, so you guys know I love me some gold, so we're just going to go into this one. So what we're going to do is we're going to take this shade, kind of like the purple kind of. I used this before, and then we're going to take this shade right above it to get a nice gold look. And it pretty much looks the same on this palette. I think in the James Charles it looks a bit more golder and more deeper like I want it to be. So we're going to take this shade right here and this shade right here. So pretty much it's kind of the same layout of where the colors are, but some of them are a little bit not the same. So this is just a side-by-side comparison. Oh yeah, I forgot to tell you guys the retail price. This retails for $19.99 and this retails for $26. The original retails for $39, by the way. So if you want to compare the $39 one to the $19.99 one, there's your price range. This is cheaper, of course. This is $26. It includes a mirror, and this one's bigger, also still cheaper. So I'll let you guys be the judge of whenever I perform it on the eyes. I'm also taking my Luxie brush that we got in, I believe, April or May's BoxyCharm. I think it was April. So yeah, we're just going to take that on. And once again, this eye is going to be Wet n Wild, and this eye is going to be James Charles. Okay, let me just use the mirror from the James Charles palette. So this is a plus side. So this is why I definitely would not want the original palette, because I'd have to use a different mirror. So this is the plus side about the mini one. It has a mirror. See, with this, I'm going in kind of a lot. And then with the James Charles, I wouldn't have to do that as much. Alright, so that's what it looks like laid down. Then we're going to take the smaller one and we're going to go in with that gold. If you want to put concealer on it, I think that would be a little bit better. Alright, so this is what we're looking like. And I would have took a more brown shade, but I'm seeing a good brown shade in this one, like just the one literally just below it, like right here. I could use that brown, but it doesn't really, this brown right here doesn't really look the same. So that's why I didn't take that shade. Still looking pretty good. And then I'm going to take this shade right here and then just going to pop it in the corner of my eye. It's not going to show up too much, but yeah, I'll just do a little bit of brightness. Alright, so this is what we're looking like. Not too bad, not too bad. Of course, it's going to look way much cleaner once I get this powder and everything and then put some mascara on. So this is what we're looking like so far. And now we're going to go on to the James Charles. Alright, still taking the same brush. We're going to go in with that shade that I took in the other one. Once again, I don't need that much. And here we go. See? Already. See, in the Wet n Wild one, I would have had to take just a little bit more. So I can actually not even dip back in and still blend it across. Okay, see how we're already working? Okay, now we're going to take the smaller shade one once again and then dip into that gold. This gold, I think, I can't remember, I think the James Charles one is just a little bit deeper. Okay, I take that back. Maybe it's not. You gotta go in a little bit more with this one. The Wet n Wild one, I actually didn't have to dip in that much, but this one, for it to show up and get the gold that I want, I kind of have to dip it in. Alright, then we're gonna go in with this shade right here, even though it doesn't really match the other one quite as much. So I'm gonna go in with that and put a little bit in the corner of the eye. Yeah, this shows up way more than that other one, so definitely don't need that much. All right, went ahead and blended the rest of the setting powder in. So now I'm going to take this mascara, the Trustique Good Vibes mascara. I haven't been doing this in a couple of videos because I actually had this in my lunchbox and I just never took it out. So yeah, you guys know this was my favorite mascara. Well, it still is. And it retails for $25. We got this in June Boxy Luxe, I believe. Alright, so just a comparison, this is without mascara and this is with mascara. Next, I'm going in with the ColourPop Sheer Press Powder in the shade Deep Dark. I go around my face, so basically everywhere except for like under the eye where I put the setting powder. That way it just kind of brings back color to my face. So I put some pressed powder on and then I sprayed my face with the Jeffree Starberry Set and Refresh Mist. Yeah. So you guys know I got this for my birthday and you guys can see this in my birthday haul. If you guys have not checked it out, I'll have a card up there for you guys to click. So yeah, we are not done, of course. So we are going to go in with some highlight, and the reason why I mainly wanted the James Charles palette, like the original, because we didn't know anything about the mini yet, was because of this shade right here called Face. This is a shade that James Charles said could be used as a highlight. But when I first applied this, I was like, oh my goodness. It's such a great shade and it's perfect for a highlight, and I think it's perfect for all skin tones. So yeah, let's just go ahead and apply it, shall we? Oh yeah. Real quick, here is a close-up. So this side right here is the James Charles and this side right here is the Wet n Wild. So I will have to say I blended the gold just a little bit better on the Wet n Wild side. But yeah, let's get a little picture of that highlight too on each side. My favorite, you guys know that's why I wanted the James Charles palette. So yeah, this is a close-up and let me know what you guys think, which side won. Guys, so that's going to complete today's look. We have the James Charles side and we have the Wet n Wild side. Let me know what you guys think is your favorite side. Which one do you think performed better? Now let's just do a little quick breakdown and then we're going to close the video. So the Wet n Wild one, I loved how the gold turned up more because I went in a generous amount, but this one it seemed like I had to go even a more generous amount to get around the same color. I liked how I barely had to use that inner corner color that I did, but with this one I had to blend it just a little bit more. This side I think was of course much more pigmented, so I didn't have to go in as much, especially with that deeper shade like I did with this one, to get it around the same look. Now with palette wise and pricing, of course the Wet n Wild one was cheaper, and then you guys know sometimes with things being cheaper it's not the greatest, but I have to say that some of those shades in there I actually like a little bit better than the James Charles one. Like there was a deeper brown in there that I would usually use as a base that I didn't really find in the James Charles one. Overall performance was really great. Of course the Wet n Wild one I would always recommend, but the James Charles one, if you've really been debating about getting the original one, get the mini one because it's much cheaper. It has smaller pan sizes, so you wouldn't have to worry about just it all going to waste and you never touching it. Plus it has a mirror, and that's perfect for whenever I'm doing videos, of course, and I don't have a mirror in front of me. Plus it's smaller and it's perfect for traveling. I'm going to be taking that one because it's not going to take up too much room in my bag or suitcase or whatever I'm traveling with. It's small, it's compact, it has a mirror. So if I were like on the airplane and I needed a touch up, I could easily do that because it has a mirror right there. So overall, I think it's really great. I can't decide which one I would want more, the mini one or the Wet n Wild. So I'm glad that I got both of them. But I would have to say the original one's off the table. Don't get it. You either get the Wet n Wild one or the mini James Charles, or heck, go ahead and get both. Let me know your all's thoughts in the comments. So yeah, if you enjoyed the video, make sure you give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to me if you aren't already. And as always, I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.